We have programs on 6 continents, everything but Antarctica. I like to tell people I think I have the best job on campus. So many of our students go abroad to have an international experience. They bring that experience back to our campus. So it really enriches our campus community in significant ways. As I understand it, about 1974, a professor of art named Elena Ciletti, a group of students said to her, wouldn't it be really cool if we could go to Italy and actually see this stuff in person? And Elena said, why not? And that was basically the beginning of study abroad at HWS.
There's Randy Rumley. Okay. That's how you came off here? Oh my goodness. Icelandic airline with a stamp in Iceland. This is neat.
I didn't take the group. You went on your own.
Wait, this is floor? St. Mark's area.
The
cathedral has been restored. You see the scaffolding there.
And there we are on the roof of the Milan Cathedral. And we knew we had a lot of time to kill while Helena was fretting about getting us back to the States. How's that for retro?
Very nice. Very nice.
How many times was it said, Neil, in class, when we're looking at slides in Houghton House, why can't we see the real thing? So we took care of that.
Our professor, Elena Ciletti, her lectures were so compelling that when she gave on-site lectures at important architectural churches, museums, other bystanders, tourists would all surround us and huddle in and listen in to her wonderful lectures, making the sidewalks impassable.
Probably not.
That's amazing.
Spontaneous in certain ways.
Serendipitous.
Serendipitous, that's the better word. And we spent the first weeks in Venice, where one person fell into a canal, second in Florence, and third in Rome. There was no network, there was no structure, there was no infrastructure. I was winging it day by day.
It was you and
there were 30 people.
Fooled us.
Yeah.
I mean, these stories are wild compared to how we do things now. We went there last spring, actually, so it was spring 24. The express purpose of study abroad is to actually engage students in where they are, not as a tourist, but as a curious visitor of a local culture.
Also, Professor Costa really helped push us to, expand our boundaries, especially with our ethnographic projects, and on a deeper level where we can do research on the locations that we're studying and be able to go out of your comfort zone in those locations and act confident. That's definitely something that I would have not been able to do anywhere else, and I'm very grateful for it.
But you shine. You should really not only get an ethnography of an art gallery, just mind-blowing courage and curiosity about learning. So I'll never forget that.
This is very interesting, right? Neil, in my programs and most of the art history programs, we were all in the past. You have been not only in the present, but in the future, given that kind of work.
And
Bravo.
Thank you. But I think we're standing here today because people like you blazed the trail, as I say. I don't think we could have been doing this if you hadn't started it. So I think we have to recognize your sacrifice and the monumental work that it took.
I mean, in retrospect, it was great. And such wonderful students as Neil, and most of the others were wonderful. There were a few screw-ups and one major one, but they were terrific. They were definitely terrific.
And when they come back and share those experiences with us, whether it's how it helped them get a job or get into graduate school, or just that it helped them live their lives in a different way, it's, as I said before, it's tremendously rewarding to have the opportunity to do that for students as someone did for me years ago. That's why I get up in the morning.